answer is right here. We are gonna go over your star and what you did right and what you did wrong on star. And you're gonna get the opportunity to look at some mistakes that you may have made, and you're gonna be able to correct them. You can sit here, Keisha. That's fine.
I don't have a chair. That's why.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so you all have this sheet in front of you, except for Susanna. This is yours. Miss Blanchard actually used yours to model it, so that's why the first part is already kind of done. But you're going to go through each section. You see these sections where it says whole numbers, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, fractions, geometry, and data and finance. Those are all the topics that were covered on the test. You guys took a test over all of those things at the same time. So you're going to go through, and where it has these little letters, I was going to call them numbers, where it has the plus next to the letters, you're going to highlight that. Yeah, you're going to color that in. You did it in the Slates class? Good. So you're familiar with it. And when you highlight it, you're going to go back through your test, and you're going to look at the ones you didn't get right, the ones that don't have a plus. And you're going to write whether you think that was a reading problem or a math problem. Like whether you didn't understand what the question was asking you, or whether you made a mistake in your math.
Yeah, but I took mine on the computer.
You took yours on the computer?
Yeah.
Wait, you still have the...
But what did I do here? Because I had a one, and Miss Blanchard just gave it to me yesterday.
Oh, okay. Here, give it here. Oh.
You take it on the computer.
You took it on the computer, so you don't have any work in front of you, and you don't know what you answered.
Yeah. I also.
Okay. Well, you could still. It still shows you what you got right and what you got wrong. So even though this booklet doesn't have any of your work in it, you could still try and look at the question and understand why you got it wrong. Could you still do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so highlight all the ones in all the categories that you got. Okay.
Geometry was not even fair. We didn't even take it.
Yeah, we haven't even gone over
was
geometry.
my best one.
That's good.
Which one? Wait, do all of it?
Yeah, do every single category.
I only got one on geometry. Mr. Muhammad, I accidentally. On multiplication and division, I only got one wrong. And what do I do? Good job. Good job, Laura. Thank you.
Yeah, still color it in.
And what about this one? It's just the number.
So you didn't get it right. So you go through and look at that one in your book and figure out what happened and why you think it might have been a bit confusing for you.
Why does it just say 66? Why does it say 8?
Because you wrote in that number. Because remember how we had the bubbles on the Scantron and you didn't circle anything?
Does this
1
say
second, Laura. You just... Oh, I'm actually answering the same question. Because you didn't bubble in an answer choice on the Scantron, and you just wrote in the number and bubbled in the number, and so that's the number that you bubbled in, and not the letter that you bubbled in. Do you remember doing that? You don't remember doing that?
Yeah, the bubble.
Yeah, the bubble, the grid.
I'm just trying to process what you said.
Okay.
Would I count by
Why not? What's it
these?
What are you doing this? I will explain that.
Would I count by these? Like this one? And
No. First, you're gonna go over the one you missed. So you start with.
I got 96.
You start with number 14, and you go over it. Go to number 14. Number 14.
What did I do my best on?
Number 14.
13. I did really good on adding and subtraction. I gotta
Go to number 66 and see what you did wrong, and check whether it was a math or reading problem.
Wait, how do you know you did it wrong? How do you know you did it wrong?
Because it won't have a plus next
How
to
do
it.
you-
All the ones you didn't highlight are the ones that you got wrong.
Wait, what did I get? I go. Wait a second. I did this one.
No.
I know, but how do you know which? I know how much. Which page is that?
It's number 14, and then number 30, and then number 18. The number's right next to it.
Wait.
Guys, you guys are getting loud, and I'm starting to think you guys might be confused. Raise your hand if you're a little bit confused. Noah, what are you confused about?
So does this mean like page?
No, not the pages, the number.
Question.
The question number.
Okay.
The question number, not the page number.
I thought I had got this one wrong, but I got it right, I think.
I'm happy for you. I'm very proud of you. Okay, Laura, you're confused?
I am confused because I did not get one of those. Also, because how do you find
It's
your?
right here.
Oh, I'm also confused. How, like, what, like, grade did you get? I know I got 18. What grade?
What grade? Miss Blanchard went over that with you. I think it was the week before spring break. No?
No, I wasn't here.
Oh, you weren't here.
I wasn't here on Friday.
Okay. I will find your grade for you. But right now we're just going over what we could do better next time. And then you're gonna see once we fill in all this whether or not you passed, and then I can get you your specific grade later. Okay. After
Math was
this.
14. Do I just put in 14?
No. Here you're gonna go to the ones that you got wrong and mark whether it was a math problem or a reading problem. So wait, guys, pause. I want everyone to go to the first question they got wrong. Find that problem in your notebook, in your workbook.
I found it.
Where is it?
Found it.
Number 14. Okay.
Definitely
And
not found.
I want you to read the question over again. And I want you to find where you made a mistake and what confused you. So reread the problem and find out what confused you. Yeah?
Has been divided into squares of equally sized. The rest of the model. Wait. Oh no, I got it wrong.
Pedro, you're confused? Are you confused about the question or are you confused about what you did wrong?
What I did wrong?
Okay. So would you think that that was a problem with reading the question and understanding the question or with the math itself?
The math itself, because
The
I
math
understand
itself.
this.
Okay, so with the math itself, you would go to your sheet and you would put a check next to math because the math confused you here and not reading the problem. You go right across from the question you got wrong and put a check mark next to under math.
I don't understand this at all.
Okay.
Yay, I got it. 30.
Oh, so you think
30.
so you did that correctly? You just put in the wrong number? Okay, so would that be? Is that a reading problem or a math problem? I think that did more of a math problem. Do you agree?
I think I accidentally messed up on this one.
How did I get?
Adding
Okay, I understand. What you did.
Wait.
I don't get it. Yeah, this is definitely
How did I get it wrong on? How did I get it wrong on 6? On page 6.
You reread the question and you saw what you did
for
wrong.
the 18. You get it for the 18 units. That's why.
Okay, so was that a math problem or a reading problem?
Math problem.
Math problem.
How did I get
You
it?
didn't get it right also. That's tricky.
Yeah, it was a tricky one.
How did I get it wrong on 6? How did I get it?
Can I please write this back?
Of course.
How did I get it wrong on page 6?
On my Scantron.
Wait, you put a 108?
I totally forgot.
Question number 13. Did you go to question number 13?
How did I get this?
So if you got this one wrong, you go to question number 13.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And this is question number 13, you see? And so read this question and figure out why it's not correct.
I don't understand.
Oh, I got this wrong.
You don't understand?
I don't understand how I got this wrong. Louisiana was the highest.
196.
Oh no, Oklahoma
Oh,
was.
Miss Muhammad.
Oklahoma.
So you did the math wrong?
Yeah, I
So mark,
I didn't
mark math.
carefully.
where?
It was C. I didn't look carefully. It was C.
Okay, so yeah, was that a reading problem?
No.
Was that a math problem?
Or if you haven't already switched from computer to worksheet, go ahead and switch, please.
So right next to this, math. So put a check mark under math for this question.
I don't have a pencil.
Where's your yellow marker?
Oh, no, if you get a number with a
Okay, so you messed up on the clock one.
it was right, I don't
Wait,
understand.
where do I put it? Where do I put it? She finished it.
Oh, nice. You just put a check mark next to the one you got wrong. You got that one right, so find the one you got wrong. There you go.
I found that one wrong.
So you don't understand the question, or you think you did it right?
27. How did I get 27?
Wrong.
Guys,
23.
now that you understand what you're doing, I want you to do it in your head and work quietly and figure out what you did wrong. And if you have a question, you can raise your hand. Does that make sense? You got it?